Alright, so I was waiting for Mixer to acknowledge my presence. I think it has done so. So let's see what we get here. Let's go to my live stream so we can check my sound real quick. Everything looks good. I'm trying a new animation. I thought I would try Girly animation. Wow, my sound sounds pretty good. I might be a little loud, so I apologize if I am, but it's way better than where I used to be muffled. So I'm just going to get off of Mixer there, because that echo will probably drive you crazy and drive me crazy too. And my thing about the Girly animation, which let me show you. We're in front of two. We're going to show you two mods, because I'm going to use the Girly animation for a little bit and walk around. Because I don't think I really. I don't know. I think I like the vanilla animation a little better as far as just walking and stuff. But I'll show you the mod I'm referring to, and I'll show you the house mod we're in front of. So the house mod, let me see if I can get there. Is my email on? It's this RYA Unique Home. I don't know if that's Rhea or Raya. I'm just not good at guessing those things. Alright. So, there's a lot to the house, it sounds like. You'll notice, though, it's not anywhere near as big as some of the player homes we've been looking at. But anyway, I've looked at, I think this is the same modder that I looked at one of their other houses back last year, and it was pretty cool. Now, I might be wrong, it may not be the same modder. But it just something about it seems similar. Anyway, but they think this is probably the best home they've done. And they have a lot of stuff here, toggleable lights. Anyway, we're gonna walk through and see some of this. They have a children's room and has a enterable dollhouse with toys. Interesting. A bathroom where I can watch you. Well, that's a good, weird sense of humor, but okay. That's okay, really. I mean, because, you know, they're just doing that to see if you're even reading this. QA attic and roof access room. Okay, throughout the home as well. Are many buttons. Your NPCs are able to sit on selected rails. Birthday. I don't know about these sequences. We may have to figure these out. Drunken Sailor. A dream. Where you will meet me there. Oh. Okay. Well, these are different. About the music. If the music does not play when you enter the home, leave and re-enter. 1 to 2 tries. It is required that you have the music playing, especially for the sequences. Well, unfortunately, I have my music silenced. And I'm sorry, that's just the way it's going to stay, because their gamer tag, oh, they have a good gamer tag, okay. But the reason I have my music silenced is that I don't want my streams or my videos being copyright stricken, and I don't know what kind of music you've used, but unless you create it yourself and you absolutely give me 100% permission to air it, I stand a chance of being copyright struck, or copyright struck, however the term is nowadays. So I'm not going to have the music on. I'm just not. It may technically play in the software, but I will not hear it in game, and that's just the way it is. And I'm sorry it's that way, but YouTube is just getting crazier and crazier all the time, whereas I don't make any money at this. If I ever did get to where I made money at this, I would not want, I would not want things of mine to be stricken and basically owned by someone else for what? Because they were a little bit of the thematic sound of what I was doing. It would be different if Bethesda said, no, we own any video you make with our game. Oh, well, okay. I would have a harder time you know, fussing about that or disagreeing with that, because it's like, well, they did create the game that I'm playing, that modders make the mods for. I mean, they own the game. It would be hard to dispute or fight that. But if it's just music that you allowed to be in a game, and then you come back and you want to copyright strike people's videos because your music can be heard in the game that you allowed it to be in, I have a hard time with that. Anyway, beside the point, different rant. This is the Girly animation alternate. I like the alternate, and I'll show you why. The regular one has you back up, and you don't turn around to the camera, but this one, the alternate one, allows you to turn and face the camera as you walk backwards. Now, her walk is not... I find the vanilla walk to be saucier. This is a more, oh, I'm all business walk. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm not. It's just, if I go turn this off and show you the normal walk, now, oh, she snaps back to the front. That's interesting. I'm not sure. I kind of like that. She snaps back to the front. Sometimes that could be handy. But nonetheless, but her walk is more, I don't know, it's just less. Okay, I guess the other walk is just sexier. I'm sorry. That's just a fact. Okay, well, that's very interesting. Now, I'm not trying all the things. If you look at the run is okay. I mean, I guess that's okay. Does that make sense? Is the jump... Oh, I forgot I have super jump. Super jump might be a little drastic for her. But I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to ascertain if I like this animation mod or not. Maybe that's why I quit using it, because it doesn't quite suit me in what I like. It seems like it... Yeah, I don't know. It seems like it eliminates some of the fun stuff. Let's tell you what I'm going to do. Let's hop out of here and turn that off and go back to my normal settings. And let's see how it looks. Just humor me on this. I think the other way is better for my purposes. Now, for your purposes, you may like the Girly animation better. And if I was going to use one, I would use the alternate one. But there again, you can try either one and see what you think of them. And there's also one that says Girly animation shared, and I seriously don't understand it and don't know why that even exists. I admit it. I have no idea. But some people say it affects their male characters and they walk like females and stuff. However, now if that's something you wanted for whatever reason, be it for humor or just that's what you like, that would be okay. I'm just saying that for me, that wasn't something I was looking for. So I'm turning Girly animation off. I'm going to turn my Fiona idol back on because I really prefer my girls not to twirl. And as you know, the animation in the... I think it's in this one, will cause... Yeah, in the XP32, this has a little animation built in it, and they will twirl. Let me see if it mentions this. Maybe I'm wrong. Hold on a minute. I'm sorry. Maybe it's this one that has the twirl. I apologize. Oh, for folks that don't like the spinny idol thing, get this mod, Lifelike Idols. All you have to do is get some other idol so that the girls are not spinning. The spinning is fine, except that after a while you get kind of tired of it. Everybody in the world does this little... All the girls in the world do this little spin, which can get annoying. I don't remember if there's other BBP animations you can get. Alright, so that's why we really kind of found out why I don't use Girly animation. It just doesn't look that good to me. BBP animations. I think I have seen others, but I don't think they were... I just don't think they were as good as this one. I think this is the standard, you know, kind of like the gold standard of BBP animations. Oh, I should have said animation, shouldn't I? Probably. This is going to be a long... Okay, there is this. I wonder if this adds the walk and run compatible. Just load this before, or requires the skeleton, obviously. I'll tell you what. Let's humor me, since we're here, and I'm sorry I started this, but I've started it, so let's go. Let's just go ahead and try using... Okay, I'm hitting the wrong buttons, which I don't know what's wrong with me right now, but there we go. So let's just try and see what this will do for us. If maybe without the twirl, maybe this will work sufficiently. I don't know. I thought I had tried this once in the past, and there was something about it that didn't work for me. Let's just put it down low here. Let's turn the idle off. And let's try turning this off. And we'll try this and see how it looks. This may work just as well. Maybe it just doesn't have the spinny thing. Honestly, I guess I have not paid enough attention. So, let's load it up and see. I would not mind being rid of the spinny thing, but I still want some basic animation. I just do. So, there you have it. Alright, let's go back. It's going to fuss because we've changed our mods. Yeah, don't worry about it. Let's just go. Pardon me, I'm really thirsty right now. Sorry, just having some water, not doing the coffee thing right now. I'll probably do some coffee in a little bit. I'm just trying to get in a quick little, episode here while I can, while I got some time. Okay. Alright, so. Oh, this looks wrong. Does this not look wrong? That looks wrong. I wonder if I need to go back to a previous save. Oh, I do. Look at the... Oh, maybe that's why I like the other animation. The other animation, when you back up, you don't back up like that. And I think the other animation does a better job of animating. I can't tell. Oh, it's so difficult. Oh well. So yeah, I think the other animation is better. But since we were here, I had to try it. Let's go back to our old self. I'm sorry about this, but it does give you an idea of these couple of mods. They are options. You might try them and say, hey, I like that just fine, and you would use them. And hey, there's nothing wrong with that. At least you know you have the option. So, and it does work basically the same. I really couldn't tell that the animation was working, honestly. And because I couldn't, I like it when my character turns to face the camera when I'm backing up. I don't like the little backup thing. Yeah, I just don't. So, let's go do a reset and put things back. So we spent 15 minutes looking at walking and idle animations. Could be worse, right? So let's turn this back on. We're going to go down. We're going to turn this off. Now, I tell you what, for the purposes of our showcases, I'm going to leave this off so you can see the spinny thing that I'm referring to. Just in case you're not aware of it. I think most people are aware of it, but who knows, maybe somebody is not. So, because the spinny, the idle animation, the little spin, is not the worst thing in the world. It's just kind of funny. Sometimes you get into town, there's a bunch of people around, and you see all the women are doing this little spin. And, you know, it's not, again, not the worst thing in the world. It's just funny. So, and let's see. If I have to go back to a previous save, I can. Let's see how our animation looks and everything. I couldn't tell, because of the way the walk changed and stuff, I couldn't tell that the booty animation was there or anything. So. Alright, now you can watch. She's going to spin. There she goes. She's going to spin, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. That's just that animation. It's an idle animation that she will spin. Sometimes, see, she'll clip her shield through herself. Which, that's why I don't use Lifelike Idols, is because they tend to raise their hand up to their brow and they stick their shield right through their head. So, but anyway, so now she's got her usual. This is just, as near as I know, this is just the vanilla walking animation. And she's got all the booty physics and everything going, so hey, you call me what you will. I'm just telling you, that lets everything work. So that's why I like this better. And I do the Fiona Idol because I get tired of them standing around and spinning all the time. But I do get fascinated with all this sometimes, and I know that's just, I'm a grown man, right? Okay, let's move on then. Okay, so I didn't notice this when I came, and I did like a little pre-inspection yesterday. Can we not read the book? I guess not. Nope, no reading of the book allowed. We could sit in the chair, but I don't see any point. The house is named on the top. Now, I think we're on the road. This looks like a complication. It looks like it's on the road to the fort, and isn't the western tower just down here? I think this is going to be a problem. Run guards want to get through here, and for the first dragon and go down here, is that house not going to block the way? I mean, I guess they assume you will open the gates. Oh, I thought my game was going to crash. Hold on, we'll do a quick save. Anyway, alright. It didn't crash, but I would think the guards, and I forgot the girl's name, they'll need to be able to get down here. And I think, don't they use the road? Anyway, so having this house on the road seems problematic to me, but only in that sense. It really wouldn't matter. And once you get past that quest, I'm sure it doesn't matter at all. And it may not even matter for that quest, because you could still go down and kill the dragon. So, whatever. It's just something to be aware of. Alright, so now in here, this is the mailbox. There's supposed to be a letter for us to read. Hope you enjoyed the home. There's their gamer tag. Please read the 9 pages. Really? 9 pages? If you make a video of this, I will probably stop by to do a Q&A. Oh, okay. If there's a decent amount of people, of course. Yeah, I mean, that's fine if you want to stop in. I typically, let's see, what, I have 140 some followers right now, and typically, unless it's something of a much more promiscuous nature, I don't usually get more than 40 or 50 views. But if I do something like the latest Skyrim bodies, or if I do something that's a little more, we'll just say interesting, then I get a lot more views. I have gotten up to a few thousand views on some things. So anybody's welcome to look. And that's on YouTube. I know on Mixer, which I do these streams on Mixer. On Mixer, I don't even, I have like 40 followers. I never have more than just a couple of people that drop in and watch for a few minutes. Sometimes they talk to me, sometimes they don't. That's all good. You don't have to talk to me if you don't want to. I'm just going to go ahead and do this anyway. If you talk to me, I'll try to talk back to you. Not in a mean way. Let's see. Okay, so this is about some of the little, they call it sequences, and I don't know if these are exactly quests. Keep in mind that only you can enter the sequences, so no followers. If music is the home is not playing, wait a minute or two. Yeah, music playing is required. Well, that's the only thing. As I mentioned at the beginning of my stream here, I won't be doing any music. It's just not. Let's see. It's just not me. But the purposes of putting these videos up on YouTube and stuff, it just doesn't work for me. It can cause me issues that I don't want. So I understand people do put music out here, and I've tried some different music mods, but I've just decided to stay away from such things as it may cause future problems for me. That sounds awful. It's the world we live in right now, so I'm just dealing with it as best I can for me. Well, I'm sorry about that. The game crashed. I hadn't really checked this home out. I mean, I looked at the outside of it and made sure I could get to it. I hadn't really checked it out, so I didn't know we were going to have troubles going in the home. I don't know if I should move it down to the bottom of my mod list. Let's go in and check the mod and see if it says anything. Sometimes, you have a conflict, and if you put it at the bottom, maybe it will beat that conflict and make it easier for you to check it out. Maybe I should keep all the showcase mods at the bottom so that we can look at them easier. Do I not have that mod right here? Should be. I thought it would be fairly close. Now, I want to do some of these featured mods. I don't know if I'll get to all of them, but some of them I think we might find interesting. So don't be surprised if I do some of them. I haven't done Bruma. I did Bruma a long time ago, but hopefully I've improved since then. So we might go back and revisit something like that. So, let me see if they mention anything that conflicts or... It could just be... It could be... Well, I don't know. Radio songs... That could be the problem, is the songs. I don't know why it would be. It could be that I have the music turned off. Tell you what we'll do. We'll give it a try. We'll shift it down to the bottom. We'll give it a chance to be the boss of the applesauce and see if that helps. Because sometimes... most times I can put mods, I can plug them into the place they should be in my load order and I don't have any issues. But sometimes I have issues no matter what I do, and I have to assume that the mod is just conflicting with something else I have. After all, I'm not a modder myself, so I just assume that I have a conflict. I don't assume that there's anything wrong with the mod or wrong with my game necessarily, though I would be more likely to blame my load order than the mod. There have been times though that it was proven other people had similar issues, that mods did have an issue and that they were basically unusable for the highest percentage of us because they conflicted. So that could be the case here. We'll see. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, and you may notice mods that I showcase, even ones that I really, really like, I don't always keep them in my load order. It's partly space consideration. It's partly because I think now in Skyrim, I'm just doing way more videos about mods, and I'm not really playing the game as much. I'm going to do some playing, though. I think the next time I'm on, I'm going to try to go back to the Forgotten River Tomb and see how to get to West Side. So I'm probably going to increase Helena's powers to a ridiculous amount so that we can just wade in there and get what we want and get out. Just trying to help somebody out. They were trying to remember how to get to the West Side dungeon, and you know, off the top of my head, I don't remember. I went through a certain pattern with that dungeon when I did it with Crom last year, but I don't, for the life of me, I don't remember all of it now. Let's try to go in here again. Now, I did move the mod to the bottom. I was hoping that would give it the best chance to be usable, and it looks like it might work. Okay, well, we tried that, and that did not work. Let's try one more thing. These are the things I do when I have problems, unless it's a mod. Like if I've been using a mod, let's say that was a home that I had been using for the past few months or few weeks and not had any issues, and it started crashing. My game started crashing every time I went into the house. Well, I would know that I had a conflict with the house, and to find that, I would start turning off other mods. In this case, I'm just trying to showcase a mod. I'm not going to sit here for hours and turn off mods to try to find the conflict. If I can't showcase it, I'm just going to move on. We'll just go by the outside of the house and say that the outside looks cool, which it does. Hopefully, it does not give everybody that problem, and you know, somebody can look at my load order and maybe see where my conflict is. I don't know. This is the other thing you can try to do, though, when you're having this type of a problem. I tried putting it with my other homes and world add-ons. I tried moving it to the bottom. So now I'm going to go the other way, and I'm going to try putting it at the top. This is usually a last resort thing, and I find that this doesn't usually work. Usually if I'm having problems, putting it at the top does not answer the problem, but let's try it. Let's just give it a whirl. It will not hurt. So I really don't expect this to work. I'm just letting you know. I'm going to turn the Fiona idol back on because I don't want everybody spinning all the time. So just give me a minute. I really like the Fiona idol. It's just a simple little... I mean, it's really not even an animation. It just gets the girl to stand in a certain position. There's a few other idols like that that you can get. For some reason, that's the one I liked. So... beats me. So let's let this. We're going to try one more time. 3 strikes and we're done. And again, not going to put the mod down in any way. I mean, I haven't even really got a chance to see it. I don't know what my conflict with it is. I'm just gonna have to wait and see. I don't know if this has any good effect for us. Actually, putting it at the top may wreck the mod pretty bad, but I don't know. I mean, it depends on how it's made and what the modder's intentions were and how they thought it was going to work. Or I guess I don't know enough about modding to say. So I understand they're adding things to the game as best they can without really knowing the code, you know, and everything. You don't really have all the information Bethesda has because Bethesda made their game. You didn't make it, so you're just trying to add stuff or change things in the game. as best you can. So I get that, you know. It's a tough rope to walk, I bet. Okay. Alright, so I don't see no big difference here. You'll see her little Fiona idol. She just stands with her hands there like she's ready. She doesn't have her shield anymore. I don't understand. Did I take the shield off? I don't remember taking the shield off. There it is. Maybe I just hit the button by accident and took it off. Nonetheless, she's got Dawnbreaker. Sorry. Dun dun dun. So anyway, I'll just make her really super powerful to do the other thing we were talking about. Alright, this is it. Last try. I'm going to save right here. If this doesn't work, we're just going to move on. I'm sorry. This has wasted, what, 10 or 15 minutes just trying this. I would have rather spent that time walking around inside the home showing you. Well, I'm sorry, that's it. We're going to remove that mod. We're going to move on. As far as I know, on the outside, the house looks fine. I don't know about the interior and the sequences, which sound almost like quests or some sort of events. And it could be that maybe the Xbox One X just can't handle whatever the modder is trying to do. Maybe that's something that works on PC and doesn't work on the Xbox. If somebody has this home and they use it and everything works, just let me know. Could be I have my music turned all the way down and that it just will not... The home refuses to maybe be present or activate for me. Could be. Because they say the music is required and I'm just not going to have the music on. So, oh, wait, the mod is way up here. I'm going way past it. Sorry about that. Let's just remove this since it might cause us other issues. Alright, so what else were we going to do? I mean, we did spend our time trying to look at that home, even though we didn't get to see it. So, let's see, the other thing, let's just keep moving. I had some other things selected. You'll have to pardon me for a minute. Oh yeah, I wanted to look at Miss Yvette's Armory crafting. And it says it's under the leather and miscellaneous. I don't know what we're looking at. There's no pictures. So this could be totally horrible. But humor me, let's just check it out. It won't hurt anything to look. It's a work in progress mod, which, let's face it, most of the times that's what I'm going to get and show you. There's another work in progress mod today that the description just and it has basically a topless picture of a girl with some artifact or something, and I thought, well, okay, I don't know what it is, but I'll just, it had a name like Pain PL or Rain PL, maybe it's Rain PL, but anyway. So I download it, and the first thing the system says is it requires some other file. So I'm like, well, okay, there's no description to tell me what other file it requires. So, I just removed it. I couldn't even check it out to see if it was something I could show you. So I assume it's another nudie thing that somebody's trying to do. Whenever I see stuff like that, I'm like, well, let me see if it's something or if it's, And sometimes I've downloaded some things and I'm like, oh, yeah, this is that. They're just trying to show the nakedness. Oh, you know what? I should have thought about this and, not left her here. Wow, I'm lucky she didn't end up, in the ground or something. But that shows you can safely remove the house. So that's not all bad, is it? Alright, so let's go to the cheat room. where we can forge whatever we need to forge. Does she have, what does she have in miscellaneous? Does she have her stuff? I'm hoping that I'm still carrying around, yeah, a lot of crafting stuff. Good. Good, good, good. Now, depending on the mod, sometimes this is where we crash. So, just doing a quick save. We're going to said it was under leather and miscellaneous. So, let's look for... Oh, this is Miss Yvette's armor. Oh, this might be interesting. I don't know. Bows, D40. Okay, what's the difference? Oh, wait, let me take the god ring off. It is... I think it is giving wild stats to this. Oh, maybe that's how I'll handle that dungeon. She can just wear the god ring and we'll just go in and kill everything. Alright, so we'll put the carry weight back on. We'll take that off. That way we can see the more realistic stats. Alright, so this is light armor. Light armor. What's the difference in these two? It looks like it's a slight appearance thing, but I can't tell what that appearance is. Tell you what we'll do. Let's just make one of everything. We'll check them out. They gonna show us the boots? I thought they might show us the boots. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, those are okay. Bracers. Trying to give it a minute to load. I'll just go ahead and make them. No? Oh, there you go. Oh, okay. Those might be nice. Circlet. Oh, okay. That might be cool. We'll do with that. Alright, and they said under miscellaneous. I don't know what I'm looking for. It'll be something... Hopefully it says Miss Yvette, but we'll just watch for anything new. Hopefully I won't miss anything. Okay. This is arrows and a bow. Oh, arrows and a bow. Well, let's just see what this is. Why would we have 100 bows? I think that's a mistake. Nonetheless, it's fine. It's funny, but it's fine. Do you have anything else under like Yvette? I'm just trying to be thorough. No, okay. Alright, so this should be quick. Let's take a look at this and see what we think of this. We'll get Helena out here. We'll do a quick save in case it crashes us for any reason. As you might have noticed, I have not really messed with her gear much, so her gear is kind of crazy. Let's just take some of this off. She can keep her jewelry. That's fine. Alright, so let's go up to Miss Yvette. So it did give it armor. Okay, that's alright. Okay, her legs just disappeared. I guess it's expecting you to wear her boots. Give me just a second. Is that better? I clicked it. Give it a second, though. I don't know why some mods are really slow about loading up. Let's just give her the whole costume. I know it takes a minute, so let's just do it all. Wow. Okay, that was quick. Okay, so does that look wrong somehow? That looks wrong. Okay, hold on. Let's move her around. Maybe that'll help. Okay, we got some severe clipping. And the front of the outfit kind of looks janky. It looks wrong. Overall, the style of outfit is very cool. It's a little bit of Nocturnal's robes with a little bit of armor. And not sure. Those boots are different. But anyway, very cool. I get the idea. I think the idea is great. Yeah, the circlet looks good. I don't know. The collar looks weirdly high and strange. Now, this may not have been made for my girl's UNP body. I don't know if this was CBBE. It doesn't, at first glance, it doesn't look like that, but it's hard to be sure. Overall, you know, it does have some bad clipping. I mean, it just does. But overall, I would say that I like the idea and the motif. I'm just not sure. It depends on what you want. And when she's standing, that front looks messed up. Now, I don't know if that has something to do with my game or not. Let's do a quick save and try to reload and see if that makes a difference. How about if... No, I don't want to go back that far. I could go back to there and put it back on. Let's go back to here and we'll put it back on. Just say... What? What do you mean? What's no longer present? Did I remove something since we came in here? I thought we just teleported up here. Oh, maybe I haven't been saving that much. Maybe this save is not what I thought it was. Oh, that's a save from yesterday. Okay, let's just try reloading our last save then. Sorry. I don't save a lot when I'm doing these. Well, that didn't fix the messed up portion in the front. However, what you have to realize, this is a work in progress. I'm sure they're still working on this. I would say overall, I would definitely approve the idea of this, especially if you could eliminate some of the clipping and the front part. Everything else, I like the idea. I do. The idea of it is very cool. It looks pretty cool. I mean, it would be nice if it was fitted to the Southern base or UUMP body that I like so many things in. But I know it's not everybody's taste, and not everything is going to be that way. It doesn't matter. This is still this looks really promising and really good. You may want to check it out. They probably need some more time to fix it, and I may put a comment out on Bethesda just to say, hey, you know, I just see a couple of issues, and that's really all I see. I like the idea. Like I said, this looks like it's being done very nicely. A little too much clipping, and the front part, what do you call that? Is that like a panel? I don't know what you call that. The front part looks kind of janky to the side. But beyond that, I like the idea and the style, as I have said. I think that's going to be really cool when that's done. I like the colors. And then the circlet really kind of goes with it. I know it's kind of bright and shiny compared to the rest, but I really think it goes with it. Sometimes you need something that's kind of offsetting, if that makes any sense to you. See, and it really draws your attention to her. Now the high collar, okay, that is another weird thing, is the high collar, and I don't know what that's about. So I'm just going to say that may be an issue. If that's a design, if that's how you intend it to be, then that's a different story. That only really looks to be really weird up. Well, no, maybe it always looks weird. But again, subjective. Alright, so there was something else we wanted to look at, I know. Let me scroll down and see what it was. Excuse me, and I'll remind us as we go by. We'll remind ourselves what this mod was, because right now it's Miss Yvette. That's what it is. It's Miss Yvette's, and it's crafting. Now, like I said, it's work in progress. They have two mods. They have the crafting one, and then they have the other one. The other one did not really explain to me what it was, but I didn't look that closely. I kind of like to just be able to craft the stuff. If you put it in a barrel, then I will use that. That's fine. But I really like to be able to craft it. But I want it to be like, see, like here, there's just simple crafting. I I looked under the right section, and I was able to craft it. Quick and easy. Didn't have to do anything weird or strange. So, as you know, if you've been watching any of my vids and streams, you know I get kind of grumpy. So, oh, Permafrost. Okay, so this takes frost, and it converts frost into a special looking horse. Now, I think I can show you this by going and grabbing a spell to summon frost, okay? And we can take a look at frost. And I don't know, was this a work in progress mod? I'm not even sure if this is work in progress. Wait, where am I going? Get me out of here. Let's go back to original position. Well, I may change her gear back because that outfit looks a little wonky. Maybe I'll show you a different outfit though, just for fun. Oh, it's getting to be daytime. Let's see. Yeah, overall, I really like the idea of that. I really do. This is the replacer Nocturnal's clothes. That really wasn't what I was going to show you, though. Where is... I have something... Oh, this is it. General Tullius's armor. This is the replacer's version of his armor. With some... We'll just do some light boots. That'll be fine. I think this is a good-looking little miniskirt version. I guess miniskirt / bikini version. Alright, so let's go here. Where do we need to be? Oh yeah, we need to be in Dragon's Reach, really. Alright, do a quick save. I'm going to fast travel up to Dragon's Reach. Sometimes I wonder if fast traveling is really helping me, but... And I have had people who tell me, don't fast travel, just walk it. And I understand that. Sometimes it seems like we fast travel and it crashes, and if we just walk, it doesn't, but whatever.
What is it?
I'll sit here for a minute and let everything come together. It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Nothing's going on. Alright. So anyway... So I'm going to use another mod to show you this mod, which is kind of why I keep some of my mods turned on. They're handy dandy little tools and tricks to be able to do this type of thing. Like if we had a mod that modified Shadowmere, I would be able to come here, and there is a call Shadowmere in here. And you can use that to call up. It gives you a copy of Shadowmere, which in their description they say that this is the actual person or animal or whatever in your game, but that turned out not to actually be correct. It's actually a copy, which is fine. I don't mind it being a copy. Like this is Frost. Now our Frost should be that modded Frost. I have that turned on. So, but I'll show you too that we can get Shadowmere. I don't know why they included these two horses, but they did, and I think it's cool that they did, so I'm not really... that is not a complaint in any way. Alright, so... I don't think I can summon him out here. Can I summon the horse out here? You know what? This is a good time to find that out. Let's see if we can summon either of those horses here. Let's try Shadowmere first, just because... He's not the one we're really looking for, but just to... Oh, you can. Oh, and it summons him right on top of you, which... I don't think the ladies would really appreciate. Of course, some of them might. Anyway, sorry about that. Let's just move on. Alright, so I can summon the horse in town. And this is Shadowmere, which is cool. And the other copy of Shadowmere will still be waiting for me outside the Dark Brotherhood. Or the real Shadowmere. This is really just a copy of Shadowmere. But I've done this before, and when I do the Dark Brotherhood, the real Shadowmere shows up, and I can basically just ride either one. It doesn't matter. All right, so let's move on. We'll quit talking about all that. And this is Frost. Oh, very nice. Look at that. Whew. Man, if you could get, I don't know, if you could get, anybody read the old, let me see if I can remember. Originally, he was called Ghost Rider. It was a cowboy comic. And then they changed his name to Knight Rider because Ghost Rider became Johnny Blaze on the motorcycle. Which I never quite understood why he became Ghost Rider, since he was really more of a demonic thing. But another story for another day. I still really liked all those comics. But this kind of reminds me of Ghost Rider's horse a little bit. Wait. Okay, his knees have braces. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Sorry, I just got stuck on that because I'm a doofus. Wow, that's pretty cool. Now, the mod that I have here is the armored version. Let me show you the mod. There is another version without the armor, but I said, oh, let's go hog and just see the whole thing. Let's see what we get here. Now, if I fast travel, I think only Frost is going to go with me. I don't know where Shadowmere, if he goes back to the Dark Brotherhood or what, but whatever. I wasn't trying to figure that out right now. So, they call it Permafrost Armored, and the other one, excuse me, I'm very sorry, the other one is unarmored. That's really the only difference. It's, sorry, I just blew on the mic really hard. I would say this is very cool. I like that. It depends on what you like. You may or may not like it. You might want to try the unarmored one if you think this one is too much. Personally, I really like this one. I think that's very cool. We might keep Frosty around there. Well, I shouldn't call him Frosty. That's what I call the Atronax. But we might keep the Frost, the armored Frost here. We might keep him around. That's pretty cool. Got a good mane. Yeah. Between the two horses, they've actually made Frost look better than Shadowmere, which it depends though. I'm sure for some people they're going to say, no, still Shadowmere. My only problem with Shadowmere is he's not black. I really want him to be really more black with the red eyes. I do like the glowy red eyes. I do. Hey, dude. Where are you going? Come back here. Anyway. I'm just going to leave them here. Was there anything else? I think there was one other little thing I wanted to look at. If you look at the mod there for Permafrost, and you can check out the other one if you want. I wasn't going to check that out. Just seeing that is enough to tell me that either one's going to be pretty nice. It just depends on what you like. Everything being very subjective. Let's roll down. I want to go down past Permafrost, because I thought there was something else, and it may be a ways down. I don't think there was a follower. No. I've removed some of my extra followers. Not that they will never come back, just that for now I'm trying to keep my game simple so I can keep doing these showcases. Oh, it was this. I was thinking about doing the Imperial Armor's Uniformity. Supposedly, if we turn this on, it will just get the Imperial soldiers to wear, you know, more consistent armor. And I guess the place we would go to see this would be Solitude. So, let me pop out. We'll turn that on. We'll reload. We'll come back in. I don't think that will hurt anything. Quit to the main menu. Yes. Oh, I didn't need to do... Yeah, I did. I needed to quit because I want to go into the mods for a second. Yep. I second guess myself all the time. I'm really running out of water here. Hold on. I'm just trying to squeeze in this extra mod. I probably shouldn't be doing that, but I thought, why not? It's a little mod, won't take but a moment. We've already done some other little mods. We'll round out our hour, or close to an hour. And next time we'll look at some other things. I will try to keep finding some interesting things to show. I'm just removing that. And then I will pick through some things. Yep, I'm removing that too. I can't keep everything, so sorry. It's just a fact. Alright, so we're going to turn that on. Gonna let this reload. We're gonna load. I'm trying to think what would be a good load. I think I'm gonna load something before we called up either of the horses. So probably load back to the door of Dragon's Reach. I think that's what we'll do. Let's find Helena. Okay. That's Whiterun. This is where she came out. This is fine. It's okay if she has the spells. Yeah, it's okay if those two mods aren't there. That'll be fine. I'm going to start, at least for the showcases, I'm going to start skinnying. I may have it about as skinny as I can get it. I'm just trying to keep my load order small for the showcases. That way it's easier to show whatever the mod is, and I don't have so many things affecting it. Alright. So here she is. We did not call the horses. So let's go to, I'm going to do a quick save. Let's go to Solitude and see if we can see all the dudes running around in their armor. I don't remember if she's been to Solitude, so we might see, oh, what's his name? Oh, I forgot. Rogvir. We might see Rogvir getting his head cut off. If so, I apologize. I'm sure that's not the best thing in the world you wanted to see right now, but yeah, that's life.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he
Yep.
didn't do it.
Yep, they're cutting his head off right now.
Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Who's she? That's Jala. Yala. That's Lisette. Yeah.
You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his high king. Best she know now, Advar.
That's Yvette's son. I don't know who that is. That's Vivian Onus. Yep. Okay. Well, I'm going to leave them to their thing. We're not going to look at that because we don't really care. This looks like a really dim and dingy Solitude. I don't understand why that is. That's okay. That's Tari. Alright, this is probably the best version. The Botox version of her is the best version I've seen. Anyway, I don't... Oh, I jumped right into that with my head. I don't know. This place looks really dingy. I wonder if it's because of my... Maybe it's because I toned down the saturation. Ah, but here we go. See, all these guys are wearing heavy armor. And the girls. They're wearing more of the heavy armor, which kind of makes more sense.
Need something?
Let's go see.
Staying safe, I hope.
We'll pop in and out of here and we'll go up to the Blue Palace. I think you'll see that they're all basically wearing heavy armor.
If you need potions,
Yeah.
head over to Angeline's Aromatics.
Oh, there he. Did you see him? Yeah. He's wearing heavy armor.
Planning an attack on
He's wearing heavy armor.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
She's wearing heavy armor.
My scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause.
And that's Tullius.
Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Okay, so anyway.
The man's going to try to take Whiterun.
I mostly deal with
Which I guess...
drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
Now the guards, now that's the captain, but he's the captain of the guard. The guards are not totally wearing heavy armor. Just the Imperial soldiers. But the guards are wearing more like the heavy gauntlets and the heavy boots. So, that makes some sense. So really that's it. I don't know that. I'm going to run up here real fast, but I don't know that going up here is going to make that much difference. But let's go see. Yeah, I don't know. I toned my saturation down, and now, I don't know, the game just looks kind of dingy and gray, but what time of day is it? Oh, well maybe it's just because it's getting late. We'll check back. Let's go in here and see if we have any. I don't remember if there's any Imperial soldiers in here now that I think about it. So we may have seen what we can see. Who's this guy? Not sure.
What do you have to report about the state of Hafingar's defenses?
The news is the
Oh,
same
hello.
as it's been for the
Just tidying up.
Our borders are secure, but at the cost of the guards of our town.
Are her legs supposed to be that color?
I'll be a gallant heroine. You make it look so...
Oh, look at that. Okay, somebody asked me if I had this problem, and I hadn't been seeing it, but with this girl, I do see...
Just picture it.
I do see wrist issues.
Strapping men at every tavern.
Hold on a second.
Gold to be claimed.
I haven't been seeing that, but you know, I haven't paid close attention. But I don't see it on my girl.
Need something?
And I'm not sure that I'm seeing it on all NPCs, but I'm seeing it on her. Okay. Let's go look around. Let's go look at the wizard here. Now she has the, she has both that problem and the face gen problem.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Hafingar's people will always be safe under my rule.
Alright, we've got to do something here. I need to know if that's really an issue. There's no real soldiers here anyway. These are all the guards. So it's not really going to show us anything. However, get a look at her hands.
Yes, of course, you were right.
Can't tell with that jewelry. Let's do this. Cheat spell options, cheat spell. View in. That didn't really do anything for me except take her stuff.
You're dismissed.
That's not having the effect I wanted.
Thing that's been troubling me. I'm hesitant to show,
We could do set outfit random.
but I feel that I must.
Maybe unequip all. I want to see if her hands have any issues.
You know that
Nope.
I support the Empire, as we all do. However, I think
And what might you need?
Okay, so the issue goes away.
he did not take Ulfric and his men seriously. And the worst comes to pass.
If you have business, please see Falkfire
Empire's
my steward.
headquarters.
Let's see. Let's see if the issue goes away if we... Where did that girl go? I'm sure she's around somewhere. I think she usually stays in the castle. So it looked like the issue goes away if I remove their clothes. This is something I'm going to have to look further into.
To his cause every
What clothes was she wearing? It looked like one of the tunics.
Steward, when is my appointment to
And she was wearing the robe.
some issues
Be quick. I have little patience for mundane concern. Huh?
Let's put her robe back on her.
again? We can't simply cancel an appointment with the Jarl. He serves in my capital city.
Okay. You've talked me into it.
Now she has the face gen problem, but she has that a lot in my game.
I have so
Okay, it
very
didn't
few
work.
ways to deal
Hold
with
on.
people. Very few. Huh?
And doesn't answer to me.
Let's give her a different outfit.
Hardly seems fair.
Sometimes they won't put back on their usual outfit. Since she wouldn't wear that, try this.
You've talked me into it.
Let's see if that causes the same. Oh, there it is. It's back again. Okay.
You're trying my patience.
Yes.
Okay, so the problem is with this replacer.
Surely you have something better to do.
Yes, Sarah?
So this armor replacer is causing that, I think. But it doesn't cause it on my person. Do I have any robes to try on? I do have the college robes.
Steward, when is my appointment to meet with General Tullius?
That doesn't seem to cause the problem.
Issues we must speak about.
Nope. Alright, well I'm going to have to experiment with this. I'll have to try some of those other robes. So it could be that there's still an issue with that, or maybe I need to move this replacer further down. I can try moving it down. Hold on. Alright, so anyway, I'll try to figure this out. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you later.